So here we are, we're on Tuesday. We are making progress through the week. I am tired. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna shut it down. Who am I kidding? It's time for Nintendo Talk.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru. Time for the breakdown every single week, Monday through Friday, every day in between. I take the top Nintendo stories of the day, talk about them, discuss them, break them down, give my opinions on them. So,
here we go.
First and foremost, how can you not start the show off this week, today, whatever, with not discussing the Game of the Year potential? The nominees came out for the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley announced them today on YouTube. Game of the Year. So we got Horizon. I kind of saw that one coming. Persona 5. Kind of saw that coming. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Definitely in the mix. Then we get Super Mario Odyssey, which shouldn't be much of a surprise with all the 10s it got. And then Zelda Breath of the Wild. So here's the thing, gotta tell you, I think this is gonna be what happened, or happens. I've been saying this all along. Nintendo fans are gonna be split. Nintendo fans are gonna be voting Zelda, Mario, and everybody else is gonna be voting for their favorites. And I think one of the other ones is gonna rise to the top, while the Nintendo faithful kind of eat themselves up and doesn't really help their cause. I think when you, at the end of the day, when you take the total votes of Zelda and Mario and you throw them out there, it'll probably crush everything across the board. I think this is a hard one for Nintendo. I think you're going to see a lot of Game of the Years voting end up like this, where Nintendo's faithful kind of eats itself up and goes that way. I have not divulged who I feel is the Game of the Year. That's just because I know there's some Game of the Year shows coming up in the future. Even on my podcast, we will have Game of the Year talks and go through all that stuff. But at this moment, I'm not really saying where it lies. It's a clear-cut winner for me. When I look at things and I go, this to me is my Game of the Year, and here's why. There's zero doubt in my mind why this game is the winner, and how it, how it dominated, and it should more or less win it all. I just feel like you got a couple of big contenders that could really, I mean, look at Horizon's a phenomenal game. Persona 5, amazing. PUBG, man, come on. Like, PlayerUnknown Battleground, like, that is, whew, it's been a solid game, and it's going to be a lot of people's Game of the Year. I think that could potentially take it, just for the fact of, you got to remember, man, that kind of did change the genre. It took a stale genre to some degree and added something different that is going to be done for many years throughout. That battle royale style is going to carry on throughout all of first-person shooters for a very long time. So I feel like that will probably win. That's not saying that that is my Game of the Year, but I just feel like, again, the Nintendo faithful is going to eat each other up. They're going to kind of void each other's votes, and then one of these other ones is going to rise. And I think that's going to be the way it is. So I guess we'll see, So last year, 2 years ago, we heard about this, where Nintendo was trying to start marketing itself to make movies. They wanted to move into the movie industry. There's talks right now that Universal and Nintendo are close to finalizing a deal that will bring the Mario world to an animated series movie. Kind of exciting. Gotta tell you, it's kind of exciting to see. Universal's a big studio. They rival Disney to some degree. You know what I mean? So to see Universal possibly grab this, make it something massive, this is kind of exciting to see how it all pans out and what happens. I know there was a lot of talk at first, like, oh, they're going to go live action. I don't think Nintendo wants anything to do with live action right now. I think right now they want to do what they do best, do some animated stuff, get the flow going, get people hyped up for more stuff, and then as things move on, maybe we start getting some live action stuff later on. I think Metroid would be a great candidate for a live action. Zelda, obviously. But we'll see how things kind of pan out as we move forward and see where things go. But this is kind of exciting news, just to see that Nintendo is taking that step, moving in the right direction. We'll see how it works out. So today, man, there's so many games that hit the Switch. LA Noire, It'll Do Too, Rocket League, Batman. There are so many great games hitting right now on the Switch. This is madness. This November is just packed with great games. We still have more coming next week. We have Stick It to the Man. Like, this is craziness to see what is happening, how things are progressing. I love it, but at the same time, it's just like, wow, what more can hit us and all this. So I'm excited. I want to see more, but at the same time, it's like I don't have time. People are messaging me tonight like, hey, you gonna jump into LA Noire? And I'm like, dude, I just got It'll Do Too just showed up. I'm downloading as we speak Rocket League because I want to start playing that tonight. It is nuts. It's a madhouse. Look it, man, it is a great time to be a Nintendo fan. It is a great time to own a Nintendo Switch. There is so much good stuff hitting this console. I can't wait for more, seriously. So I just love it, love it, love it. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's videos. If you did, slap the like button down below. Share it with your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Also, one last thing before we end. TeePublic, $14 t-shirts. Go support Django Snow. Does amazing work. Also, go support our friend Jules Watcham with some Atui stuff. Seriously, would be awesome. Get them shirts on the cheap. Be a great thing to do. Follow me, Instagram, Twitter, @Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.